Happy Sunday morning. I'm running up to Washington with Trucker Jay again today. The weather's nice now, but I think it won't be up there tomorrow. Quite make Pendleton. So now we're gonna drive over the hill, get our fuel, and then hopefully drive to our delivery point for the morning and go to bed. It's gonna be a long day. Miles to go before I sleep and all that. This is what happens when you go off trail riding in a Kenworth and a Peterbilt respectively.
Holy cow.
Looks like we did just get a dusting of snow and it looks kind of wet now. We did this last night. I just talked to the lady here and she's ready for us whenever. So Jaren's up front getting ready and I just swept off a little bit of the snow on my trailer, on my load. We'll see what happens. Unload me now. Dana sent us 2 loads that we're fighting over, and by fighting over I mean trying to make the other person pick. There's a Washington to Utah, and then there's an Oregon, John Day, Oregon to Grand Junction. So one of those things is going to be harder than the other in this weather. One of them also pays more, so we can't decide. Alright, I don't have a coin, but I have an air tag, so we're gonna flip.
No, I'm gonna say.
I've got Trucker Jaren here.
Hello to all of Bethany's followers. Here at D&L Truck Supply, we have some very sophisticated ways of who gets which load. We're actually broke truck drivers, so neither one of us have a coin, but Bethany had an air tag. So we're flipping for Utah, because Utah's flipping home. The other guy gets to go to Colorado, or the other person gets to go to Colorado. Bethany is heads, I am tails. We're gonna flip for it. You guys ready? Here we go. Bethany's going flipping home to Utah. Awesome, that's awesome. Congrats.
Okay, I just made it to get loaded. I like loading here, they're nice. I'm not feeling super motivated to go tarp right now, but it's getting dark and I guess I better get started before it gets like cold and totally miserable, right? It'll be okay for now. I did it the hard way. I tied down this back tarp first, just because I had to get down anyway. So now I'm back up on top, hopefully for the last time, and I'm gonna roll out my front tarp and then climb down and strap this one out and see how the rest goes. Okay, maybe the sketchiest part is now climbing down off of a 6-foot load that I just covered. That's all I got. I think it's okay. I'm hoping the corners don't pop open, but we'll see. The weather is surprisingly mild right now. I say that and yet my face is frozen and I'm slurring my words again. I heard that our friend Jaron had to deal with a lot more snow than this on his way to John Day. It was raining really hard when I got here last night, so I'm glad it stopped now. I am running an 8-2 split, so I have like a little bit longer to sleep and then I gotta get up and go. I'm not super happy about that hole in my tarp. I guess I'll have to patch it, but not now, later. Yeah, hopefully it won't get too much worse before I get there. I have a little less than 300 miles to get there, so oh well. Am I in the wrong place? We'll go find out. Forklift driver working in a yard around trucks, please don't lift the product on your forks over the cab or sleeper or like any part of the tractor. I don't care if it's like steel or styrofoam, it's just not good practice. And I feel like whether or not it feels dangerous to you, you are gonna piss a truck driver off. This is going to be a 2-stop. My load today is only just shy of 30 feet long, so I am going to use 2 tarps. It's only 3 feet tall. I can't use just the 30 because I want to cover the whole thing and I have to wrap the end. It's so hard to see how much snow and ice is on it. There's our big happy turtle. Have you hugged a trucker today? If you come up and try to hug me, I'll probably fight you. Okay, that's the easy part. Okay, if this were summertime and dry weather, I might not throw this back tarp, but because I'm driving through the Colorado mountains with this one, I figure I might as well just tarp the whole thing. I kind of hate how lopsided it looks right there, but I think it'll ride just fine. Okay, that's it. All done. I'm going to change into comfy driving clothes because I won't make my deliveries till tomorrow. Then I'm gonna go drive the truck to Colorado. Usually I like to call customers well before I get there in case I need to set up a delivery appointment or something like that. In this case, I don't have numbers for anyone. But basically, I try my best to make contact. If I can't make contact with a customer, then I've done my best, and when I get there, I don't feel guilty. Okay, let's go! In Denver, and the weather's really mild here right now. It's probably in the 40s. I used to park here for home time and like leave my truck here for a week when I worked for Central Oregon. I would never do that with this truck, and even with that truck I stopped doing that after a while, and I found a place down closer to where I lived. So I'm just waiting to finish fueling and then find another place to hole up for the rest of my 30 minutes, and then I will go to my first delivery location. Gonna buy some diesel fuel. Some of my favorite nighttime drives are when I get to follow the moon. I have made it to my first delivery in eastern Colorado. Okay, this is it. Okay, let's do it. Seems like it's the morning. I should get up and go to work now. Okay, I got that taken care of. Now I'm gonna go to the next place. I got that second guy delivered, and I don't have a load home yet. I sort of anticipated it being difficult to get back at the end of the week like this. So while I wait and Dana's looking, I am gonna go into this little restaurant here and get breakfast. I thought this would happen, but Dana called me with a load while I was eating breakfast. So I'm going up to Nebraska to pick up traction motors for Las Vegas. And then, whew, I can go home. Okay, so as I was on my way to go load these motors, I realized that I needed 9 pieces of dunnage to load, and I only had 8. It's like you bring all this stuff to haul all this stuff, and then you still don't have quite enough. I was 1 piece of dunnage shy. I need 9, and I only had 8 under the truck, so I bought 2, and now I've got 1 too many. Okay, I found where I need to be. In the meantime, I figure I'll go throw the dunnage that I need up on the deck. If you're not in this, I didn't know what dunnage was before I did this. Dunnage is just 4x4s. It's just the lumber that you load the freight on when you don't have pallets. Sometimes it's 6x6s, sometimes, I don't know, it's probably something different. But right now, I've got 4x4s. So I'm gonna go take those out from underneath my trailer, throw them up, maybe pull some chains out so I'm ready when they are. That's crazy. Can you see how dirty I am? This is with gloves on. It was way cool in there. I've always wanted to see a train up close. I didn't know they're so big that they're so much bigger than they look from when you see them way far away and you think they're close. It was cool. Almost forgot the hard hat head reveal. I initially chained them one way, and then I talked to my friends who've hauled them before, and they were like, do it this way. And then I liked that way better, so I rechained the whole load, which didn't take very long at all, but it was a workout. Good morning. Ooh, that's a voice that hasn't said any words for a few hours. I'm in Rawlins, Wyoming, and I got here so late that I can't leave for maybe another hour and a half. So I'm gonna get up and get dressed and go for a little walk maybe. And then I get to go home for the weekend. I don't know why I thought it was Saturday already. It's only Friday, so my timing is fine. And then Monday morning I'll go unload these traction motors in Las Vegas and then go back home and put my truck in the shop for a couple things over Christmas. Yeah. One time I came to Wyoming and it wasn't windy. Sometimes I still think about that day. Fond memories, you know.
Don't record yet, okay? So Tails, that still didn't work. We gotta re-record all that shit.